It's the last Grand Prix of Season 4 here in San Francisco. We are just 2 races away from knowing which 3 teams will make it into the Grand Final.
Only a few weeks ago, we've said it was going to be New Zealand, Australia and Spain, but right now, France is the sensation of the weekend. They lead the fleet after a smashing Saturday, and now on Sunday, they have managed to push Spain out of the final. What a performance by Quentin de la Pierre!
I was in control. I was mentally really smooth and dedicated to my goal.
You'd see it in a lot of sports where a team almost have nothing to lose and are playing out of their skins. Their performance is just incredible. And that's the sense that I had with the French in San Francisco. They went into the event with a slim chance of making the final. And now it's theirs to lose.
But wait! The Spanish are on a charge. They're catching up with the French and will try to overtake them. France pushing hard now, trying to cover Team Spain.
All of a sudden, they start becoming defensive and the performance swings the other way.
France are going for the final mark before the finish line. Quentin wants to make sure he blocks the Spanish here.
This is something super simple to do. And there's crash happen.
But hold on!
Too close, too close.
It's going to crash!
Loretta hit the boat.
Mentally, I believe they switched into a defence mode and they started to push situations that they really didn't need to push. And all of a sudden, they lose the game.
We were better than them and just gave them.
When you are really close, like we were in San Francisco, it's super hard to release it.
En tant qu'athlète, c'est dur, je sais. Ça va te faire chier longtemps. Mais
It was not my best part of the life, like coming back on shore and just having a hug with Bruno and see his eyes. Like it was a tough moment.
demain, on va prendre l'avion et puis on va réattaquer. Et il faut qu'on réattaque à fond, quoi.
And the Spanish, led by Diego Botín, win SailGP Season 4. Stevie, seeing how Quentin was sailing yesterday, I think the French could have easily won the grand final.
How'd you come back from such a disappointing result? How'd you grow from failure, Todd? I think that's the question the French need to solve starting Season 5.
Welcome to Sydney, Australia, and a very special welcome to Team France. It is their first Grand Prix of the season after having missed the first 2 events in Dubai and New Zealand.
And there she goes.
Oh, that's right, Todd. Yeah, 12 teams now in the SailGP fleet, but there weren't enough boats ready for everyone. So since it was Spain that won Season 4, France had to be the team waiting in line for that 12th boat to be finished. Their fight to put Season 4 behind them starts now.
Who's breaking the champagne?
No, we're not breaking. We're going to break the boat if we do it. I'll do it myself first.
Let's come forward to me, please. We're all going to have to get much closer to each other.
Romina, he's got his bloody helmet there.
Very good. And now, again, look down to the ground. You've been a bit miserable in the last couple of pictures, so we need to up your game. Great, that's fine.
Normally these photographers, they'd get us to move the boat. Move the boat a little.
Are you ready?
Champagne now. Spray it to my right. Try not to spray me, obviously.
Wait a second.
Hang on, hold.
No, not over me. Ah.
C'est venu tout seul, hein.
It is practice day here in Sydney Harbour. Team France is back.
Strong wind conditions, a tight track, and now a lot of teams still testing these really fast new T-foils. For sure, France did not pick the easiest day to make their return.
Ça croise avec l'Espagnol.
Oh, it's a good day for the USA team to debut their new sponsor. The Tommy Hilfiger logo taking up all their wing space.
Tech HQ USA.
Tech HQ Mothership. We've just had Alex on USA to turn the boat.
5 minutes before the first practice race of the day, and Team USA being towed towards the starting box.
Hold the wing, hold the wing, hold the wing.
Oh, look out! Oh no, the USA have got a lot of camber in that wing. Oh, it's inverting the wrong way. No. Oh, capsize.
HQ, we got a broken wing. Okay, broken wing on USA.
Yeah, copy that, Tony, thank you.
USA Chase. This is Mothership on private. Yeah, good copy, mate. Happy for you to go alongside them and help them out.
Give me four, top section.
How's the wing?
Have you got visuals on the wing or not?
It's something that we didn't need as an organisation at this point when we're trying to introduce new componentry. We're trying to increase the number of spares, and we would have been in great shape in Los Angeles had this incident not happened. So we're going to have a full review as to why that actually happened and how those mistakes were made.
If you have a team that is having that kind of incident that early on in the day, it's then very rare that we're not going to have a big day.
Ah, we're racing now! And although it's practice racing, the teams are going flat out.
These guys are very aware of the dangers of these boats, and you spook the herd a little bit when something that big happens that soon. And I think that rattles everybody, and then the decision-making changes and the movements of the boats change, and it tends to lead into a bit more of a disastrous day.
Team Italy are pushing really hard now. They had to replace their steering wheel and the wing controller panel, but they're finally sailing fast.
Then once we got going, we had the German U-boat tearing through the fleet, and we were in its sights.
We take a early tack here, board. Hell, idiots.
Tech HQ, this is Mothership.
Yeah, go ahead, Mothership.
Yeah, we've got damage to the back of the Italian boat. We've suggested they stop sailing for the day.
Germany are going for a really tight cross with Brazil here. Oh, they don't have the right of way. Brazil's coming in fast.
They were just behind the wing screen, so it's covered. And when I saw them, they were already like in a full crash mode. We did the best we could. We tried to finish up in a way that we were like forking them so none of the hulls would touch so hard, and I think we did a good job.
Absolutely kidding me.
You were in that collision between Brazil and Germany, over. You go ahead, Tech HQ.
Yeah, confirmed. Collision with Germany.
Oh, that looks like an incident with the front of the Brazilian boat. Something's hanging off the pole there.
I think we need to make this rudder check a priority when you get back up onto the dock.
Oh, the French put it in. They put the bow underwater as well.
Let's get the fairing damage kit and head out to France.
Oh, there's some significant damage to the French boat. Oh, they're joining a really long list of teams that need repairs. They just made their return to racing. Let's hope they can be ready for tomorrow.
We've got fairing damage on France, so there is a chance of 2 to 3 boats missing this race. I think we're going to close sailing for the day.
Yeah, Mel's going to close sailing at the conclusion of this race.
The fairing is dead.
It looked like a cross, always at first.
Yeah.
We decided,
Let's get the boat out of the water and try and get it working for tomorrow.
Tem hearing, a gente tem como fazer hearing sobre esses pontos? Não, como assim? A gente vai tomar ponto de graça por um erro que o cara fez. Eu quero entender isso. Eu quero saber o que eles falaram sobre o nosso acidente. É.
Porque, na verdade, a regra 14, né?
Pô, mas eu não tenho a obrigação de ver o cara. Quando eu vi o cara, eu tomei o que eu achei que fosse de...
Everyone okay? Everyone safe?
Yeah, but, like, why do we get points when they up?
Because they think we could have gone to the boat and then avoided collision.
Well, if we had seen him, of course we would.
No, I know.
that'll be what they said.
Oh, there you go.
You didn't see us, right?
No, we didn't see you. And like, honestly, I think I did a pretty good job trying not to hit the boats, you know?
Yeah.
And there was no way I could bear away. We would have hit it, your bow like full on. So I've had it up to try to, like, that was the earliest I saw you.
That was dangerous.
I mean, half the sailing out there today was dangerous. What were your boys doing out there today, mate? We haven't announced anything to the team, but the wing's so yeah. These things happen, mate. It's just a shame they all happened on the same day.
That was carnage on the harbour. There's a lot of repairs to be done overnight, and my concern is this: how many boats will miss tomorrow's racing?
You got people coming in tonight, did you say?
Yes, directly after this,
okay.
But it does not stop work. Bruno said
fine.
we will, whatever needs to be done,
sweet.
Crack on.
We got a fair amount of work to do on that.
Carry on.
Yes, sweet.
People always think, oh, 11 will be done, midnight, maybe 1, kind of figure out as we go, but it's basically stay until everything's sorted and everything's fixed and the boat can go racing tomorrow. If that's 9 o'clock, great. If it's 2 in the morning, that's just how it is. We've got to be here for 5, then 2.5 hours of sleep is what we're going to get, so yeah.
We will try and get through that damage as quickly as possible so courts can get a training schedule sent out to everyone's.
You think things are calm, and then it all kicks off, and it can hit us like a big tsunami, basically,
We've done a few all-nighters, but we love it. It's what we do. It's what we're here for. So you just smile, carry on, and get the job done.
The infamous orange shirts, as we call them, it's the unsung heroes of SailGP. Those guys are pushed to their limits every event, and most of the reason we're pulling these events off are for every guy and girl in an orange t-shirt. They were incredibly busy last night. They got 11 of the 12 boats back on the water today, which if you'd asked me at 7 o'clock last night, I would have said probably wasn't possible, and it's down to them.
Welcome to the 3rd Grand Prix of the Rolex SailGP Championship. Yesterday's practice took a big toll on the F50 fleet. Let's hope Saturday is an accident-free day.
That's right, Todd. 4 fleet races today and 3 more tomorrow to determine the top 3 teams that will make it into this Grand Prix final. But one team that won't be in that final for sure is Team Germany. Record number of penalty points for them.
If you can earn 20 penalty points in one practice race day, for us that means we can ride off the season and we can put a pirate flag on the boat now and say, look, woohoo, whatever, right?
Where's my flag? Someone got me a flag. Yeah, that's how we felt, no?
And we're 30 seconds away before the start of race 1 here in Sydney.
Come on.
Team France already doing what they did last time around in San Francisco, coming from the back with their foot down. Are they going to find a gap? Wow, look at the French boat at the top of the screen. Somehow they found a gap. Contant de la Pierre back with a bang. I think he will be able to hold on the inside as they head into the mark.
And at Mark 1, it is France. Welcome back to the fleet, Contant de la Pierre.
Oh, they blur their back, Todd. They're back, and what a start from de la Pierre. Come out red hot there.
That's good, that's good.
Race 2 and another strong start for France again. Look at Spain at the back. Oh, Todd, remember the grand final Saturday in San Francisco? It was pretty much what we're seeing right now. France dominating and Spain struggling with their starts.
Good job.
Emirates GBR win race 2 and Team France, great performance, finishing 3rd.
You guys are on fire there.
Yeah, you're like that.
It's okay, we are...
not having raced a while, it's good.
Yeah.
We know that we missed 2 Grand Prix already, so we want to be here. We want to win this first event and show everyone that, yeah, we are back.
Hey boys,
End of the first day of racing here in Sydney Harbor, and Team France has finished third overall. As it stands right now, they are in position to qualify for tomorrow's final. And Spain, well, they finished the day out of the top 3. They are currently in 6th position.
We're third overall now, with good point overall. So.
Well, what a day for France to start season 5. I mean, it's all very similar to what happened at the grand final Saturday in San Francisco. France started really well and the Spanish struggled with their starts. The problem in San Francisco was that France went on to have a terrible Sunday after that great Saturday. And what you really don't want on your first Grand Prix after such a heartbreaking moment is to repeat the mistakes from the past. That could really knock your confidence down.
We lost 21 points. France is settled at 27 points.
No, no.
On in Team Spain, it's the strategist Nicole van Velden who's fighting really hard. She's still recovering from a knee injury from the previous Grand Prix.
La rodillera.
Sí, esta es.
Wow. Oh my God.
So Nicole, the strategist on the Spanish team, endured an injury in Auckland.
Stand like that. 2, 1.
It's quite a significant injury. She fought through the racing just to get through.
No, I'm not sure.
The feeling was a bit like I dislocated my knee. I just felt like I started losing stability in the knee.
Okay, Americans coming. I'm not okay. I'm gonna stay to leeward, okay?
Yeah, just stay there, no problem.
So at some point I just couldn't cross and had to go on the bump from side to side.
She decided, between all of us, decided that she was going to stay the whole day in the boat, and it was quite impressive to see how she went through the day.
With a knee brace, do you still activate the quads well, or does it also have then a counter effect?
She's been working so hard the last 2 weeks to make the knee as strong as possible, and she made it here with a knee brace, and now she's racing and she's doing an amazing job. So yeah, hats off for her.
Welcome to day 2 of racing here in Sydney Harbor. Team France currently 3rd on the leaderboard. They need a performance like yesterday to qualify for today's final. Spain still has an opportunity to qualify too, but they need more points than France.
Yeah, but for the Spanish today, they've got a really special fan cheering them on. Football superstar, World Cup winner, Juan Mata. He's here to support his fellow countrymen.
Yeah, we met Juan Mata today in the base. He asked us for a picture and we were like, mate, we would like to ask you for a picture.
First race of Super Sunday, 10 seconds before the start.
Oh, that's a strong position for Team France in the middle of the fleet. Wait for the line to turn white. Oh my, Spain out the back.
Accélère. Proteste.
Both teams, France and Spain, have a chance of making the final in Sydney. And it was kind of another flashback to San Francisco where France get off the line really well, give themselves a great opportunity to make that final, and Spain sort of out the back, nowhere to be seen.
Juan Mata told us he was going to be out on the guest chaser in that first race of the day. And yeah, I remember that reach. So that was a bad image for us. Obviously, we had a pretty bad start.
Après, encore, tu peux. Ah, je peux pas, okay.
First up win leg, look at the numbers above the wings. France is significantly slower, they're losing ground.
I think the speed was a major issue. We are not really up to speed in terms of settings and boat handling, and also the steering is quite different from the old Foils.
Là, on n'a pas la vitesse, on voit que à des moments on perd un peu en stabilité, on n'a pas encore le truc, on n'est pas calé encore, mais ça va aller.
France will have some slight issues with us. They might tack on our bow.
And look who is catching up with the French, Stevie. Again, Team Spain coming from way back.
I lost a lot there.
France is going to shoot.
And look at Nicole van der Velden, strategist on Team Spain. You can tell she's one of those athletes that's really important inside the Spanish lineup. You just can't leave her on the bench.
firmly believe she's one of the strongest assets our team has.
Okay, we need to just protect with France.
I just met her today, but I can see she's very brave and she loves what she does. And I think that mindset is stronger than the pain. So I think that's why she's doing it, because she has this passion for sailing.
What do you want to do at the bottom?
And Spain is behind France, but just a stone throw away. And Florian Trittle's asking if we should split the course.
Roundup coming in 5.
That's Nicole van Velden on the comms. Spain have chosen to go to the opposite side to everyone else, and it's paying off.
Vamos, vamos.
Spain has now overtaken France. Wow, the French need every point to qualify for this final. But yet again, Quentin Delapierre finds himself fighting against Diego in the first race of Sunday.
Gate number 5, and Spain is 1 place ahead of France. Quentin's chances of making the final are starting to slip away.
Objectif à droite de ligne.
Alors, on continue, on va tout droit. J'ai du mal. On va un peu le chariot.
Espagnol, on croise devant, marginal.
That's the French strategist Manon on the comms. Marginal cross for the French against the Spanish. It's Quentin's call now.
Et ça attaque pour l'Espagnol. Ok, c'est marginal. Il n'a pas fait un super tag.
Oh, it's tight, it's really tight. Spain coming in fast from the right-hand side. They have the right of way. Quentin, this is the time to attack or not attack? That's the question.
Je peux faire les bons, pas?
It's the last Grand Prix of the season 4 here in San Francisco.
Right now, France is the sensation of the weekend.
We were really feeling the boat, feeling the track all together. Great starts, good speed. Like, we just had to do the laps and being in front of the Spanish, and they were really good, but we were on it.
And had the collision, and then they ruled themselves out of it. Whereas in reality, if they just had rounded that final mark clean, okay, they were behind the Spanish on points at that point, but they had a great chance. They could have put the Spanish under a lot of pressure in that last race.
And we just missed it because of, doing a mistake. And that's not maturity. And that's something I learned from San Francisco.
Gate 5 in Sydney Harbor. France versus Spain. We got a tight cross coming.
Je peux faire les bons, pas?
Non.
Non, négatif. On croise.
Ah bah, ouais.
Step by tag. Chaud.
Smart move by Quentin Delapierre. He's now behind the Spanish, but he is going to bring the boat home safe. It was a safe play by the French. Trying to push in front of Spain would have been too risky.
Winning is a process, your whole career. And I think what I learned from these 2 missing grand finals is I don't really care about the way or the track I will follow to achieve this goal. I just want to achieve the goal. And this is maturity for me. Not anticipate anything, not rushing anything, just knowing that you will achieve your goal. And it will take the time that it's expected, but you will do it. And that's something that I learned and that I understand after San Francisco.
It's the end of race 5 here in Sydney Harbor, and the French will cross the finish line just behind the current SailGP champion, Stevie. It's Spain.
There's not one day that I do not think about it. It's what makes the difference between the first and the second. And it's funny because it drove me, I think, all my life. What is the difference between the first and the second? What is the little difference? Is it talent? Is it work? Is it mixed of the two? Or it's a state of mind? And I think it's a state of mind. And that's what I'm trying to put together with the team, with the intensity and enjoying what we're doing.
Come on, guys.
So it's the end of fleet racing here in Sydney, Australia, and finally, neither Team Spain or Team France have qualified to make this Grand Prix final.
I really like Team France throughout the Grand Prix. They've grown since that San Francisco debacle, coming back into the fleet after 7 months, sailing with the new T-foils. This is still one of the teams to watch out for.
They're definitely one of the strongest teams out there. My prediction is that they will be in the final this year, and we have to see, no? But obviously they were one of the big teams to beat today.
I think personally, after all those years that I spent with athletes, I think Quentin is a little gold mine. But I didn't manage yet to find the best way to extract the gold the best I can. We take some of it, but there is so much more can come, and I didn't find it yet, and I'm working really hard on it. I hope this year will be a good year for that. We'll get a lot of gold.